Hey, Misha here. Let's talk LeBron James, okay? Where does LeBron James go from here? I'm not sure if he is a perfect fit with Luka Doncic, but I think at LeBron's age, it makes a lot more sense compared to a decade ago. A decade ago, I wouldn't have necessarily wanted LeBron to be right next to a dominant playmaking guard or wing that would more or less run the offense. The reasoning being, if you are a playmaker and you're facilitating the offense, which LeBron has become extremely good at, well, LeBron in his prime was playing like 40 minutes, particularly in the playoffs, sometimes even more, a game, and you wanted him facilitating all the time. So when you think about players that might fit well with him, I don't think of someone like Chris Paul historically as someone that would fit well with LeBron James. And I don't know if I think of Luka Doncic as someone as well, to an even possibly more extreme extent, with the amount of playmaking dominance and the amount of time that Luka Doncic wants the ball in his hands. Now, I don't think Luka Doncic has a bit too big an ego to not play well alongside LeBron James. And he is able to play alongside a superstar such as Kyrie Irving, who is much more ISO, able to generate his own offense. Keep in mind, Luka Doncic and LeBron James are still a great fit together no matter what. But why I think the value is a little bit more high for the Lakers relative to previous years is they are completely aware, and as is LeBron, I think, that he does not have the same energy that he once did. Not saying he's worn down, but you're seeing the age start to show more. LeBron needs to pick his spots more carefully. He's putting a lot less energy on defense already, barely any energy, and it takes a lot more out of him to entirely facilitate the offense. Having Luka allows LeBron to better pick when he would go all alpha mode, but it also allows him to be able to rest more during the regular season, which should help keep him healthier come the playoffs. Now, it's this scenario where LeBron James stays with the Los Angeles Lakers. The other scenario is, what if it's crazy and before the February 6th deadline, LeBron gets traded? I know, but just thinking, you have the Warriors, you have LeBron, and LeBron got caught off guard on this. If LeBron and LeBron's camp told the Lakers they wanted out, the Lakers are looking at Luka Doncic and more or less are going to probably have him for at least a decade plus, right? Well, I think the Lakers are not necessarily in win now mode unless LeBron is all in. And I think LeBron, I don't think he's going to force a trade here. I think it's too close to the trade deadline. And I think that, he has, built up his life in Los Angeles at this point. His entire family is there. He's 40. I think that's a big reason why he hasn't wanted to force a trade out in the previous, 2 to 3 years. He would have to uproot his entire life, and it's on the back end of his career. Those are my thoughts here. I think that LeBron James would play better with Luka Doncic given his age compared to previous, years of comparison. In addition, LeBron, even when he was at his peak, had played alongside similar ball dominant players. You played alongside Kyrie, and I know Kyrie is not the best comparison here either way because it's LeBron playing with Dončić, not LeBron playing with Kyrie, or Dončić playing with Kyrie. But they both have experience playing with Kyrie, so I guess that is one common denominator. And also Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade is a little bit of a different playmaker compared to Luka Doncic, much more of a slash and drive at the basket playmaker. But he was very much the facilitator and playmaker of the Miami Heat before LeBron James came over. And LeBron and Wade were able to manage that dynamic rather well alongside another ball dominant player at the time before he took a lesser role, Chris Bosh. So blast from the past there. A lot to think about here. The NBA has been shaken to its core. We're still trying to figure out why this trade happened, how this trade happened, who was involved. There will surely be more details that are leaking out over the upcoming weeks. Anyway, Misha with the sports update. We're out.